Okay, you're going to tell me about the firework factory.
Yes. Down our street, we had someone that kept David, my brother David used to play with, Teddy King, but he couldn't pronounce it. It was always said, "What's your name?" Deddy Ding. So it was Deddy Ding as far as we were concerned. But Deddy Ding's father, the real Teddy King, worked at the firework factory. And when I was down there getting my brother back, and he said, "Where are you working?" Or similar to that words. And I said, "Well, I was working." "How much are you getting?" I told him I was on base. Oh, he said, "Look, you've got a better job than that." He said, "Where I am." So I went with him at lunchtime down to the firework factory, had a quick interview, and so then I got a job at the firework factory. It had a miscellaneous job really, because it used to be helping in the cooks preparing the meals, but also helping the boss's son laying the huts, you see, had to be, they'd only just been brought down from On-Road Park, where the old buildings were. They were building these huts down and reassemble them in Dartford. And they had to be so far apart because of explosions, so you only lost 4 people.
Oh.
And I was helping Wilf when the boss's youngest brother.
Would he have been a Wells?
Yeah, Wells, yeah. Wilf Wells. And with this blow lamp job, you see, they said, so I can use a blow lamp, you know, and he said, "Oh, can you?" So I was helping him with that. And I said, "Look," I said, "I've got, we could both, I've got a blow lamp at home." I said, we can get this done quickly." And he said, I said, "It's a petrol blow lamp." He said, "There ain't no such thing as a petrol blow lamp." I said, "I've got one." So I went home and I got the petrol blow lamp. And he said, "Well, it does, because it's got no pump on it, you see. You put petrol in it and light it, and it gives a much hotter flame." And so there was I with this, finished up with this hot, with this blow lamp, doing all these jobs. And then one morning, the foreman, he said, "You should come here, so I want you to work with me today." I said, "I work with Mr. Wells, or Wilf." And he said, "No, you can do what you're told." And there was I painting boxes or something like this, and Wilf come in. He said, "What are you doing now?" I said, "I was told I'd have to do this, you see, leave me on the job." "Oh, he said, "Come away from now, I'll see about that." And he went off, because Wilf Wells, he was one of the Welshes, you see. Yeah. And he gives the foreman quite a stripping off and leaving him. He's my fellow, you know. And so I used to go on maintenance then, doing all the repairs. And which happened that one night, I got the job then of locking up, locking all the sheds at night. And I had these rope with all the keys on. And I used to lock them up, turn it round next time, turn it round, and I got to this hut, and I could hear a strange noise, as though it sounded like a woman's voice, and she'd being hurt. And I thought, they're all home. There's no one here. They've all gone home. And I opened up the door. Lo and behold, there's Miss Brockfield, the foreman, lying on the floor, and Mr. Wells on top of her. So I shut it. I was embarrassed. So I went and I just went on the rest of my jobs. And then when I finished to hand the keys in, Miss Brockfield, she waved and she said, "Come here," she says. "I want you to swear on the Bible." She said that what you saw today you will never disclose. I said, "No, man." I said, "I will not swear on the Bible." I said, "I'll do better. I'll give her my word." I said, I give my word I won't say that. And she said, you should. I said, yeah. So she was satisfied of that. And she said, she said, you will not lose by it, she says. And after that, Mr. Wills never looked me in the face. Because when I handed the keys in, I had to go into the office, he would look the other way. But I always earned a lot more than the other boys. It was always in my way packet until the day I left. Right.
So you never did tell until this day when you put it on YouTube.
I thought, well, Miss Watfield now should be in her 80s now. So if she did find out that she wouldn't care.